Hello and happy Sunday. I must say that roasting vegetables is one of my favorite Sunday activities, and that is why I wanted to come on and do a short little video and also show you how quick this meal prepping is. Now, while I'm talking, I'm gonna start preheating my oven. So I love to do roasted vegetables on 425, and so I have a convection oven, and so I'm going to put it on convection, and then I'm going to go for 25 and start. All right, so for the sake of video purposes, I have already chopped up my veggies, so I wanted to show you them on the tray here first. So I have sweet potato, which is one of my absolute favorites. Now, this is actually the only vegetable that I chopped today. So again, saving time. I prefer like the longer sweet potato or yam because I just find that it's easier to chop than the bigger, thicker ones. And so I have my sweet potato here, and then I actually combine with frozen vegetables a lot. So today I have green beans here. So that was just from the Green Giant green bean bag. And then I have President's Choice, a medley of peppers and onion. I really like cooking with onion, of course. I will usually have a fresh one that I have chopped up. However, I cry a lot with onions, and so sometimes it's just easier for me to have the medley in the frozen bag, and then it takes out the prep time as well. I find that the frozen vegetables, the green beans and the peppers, would usually take less time to roast if they were fresh than the sweet potato. So if you are doing fresh, I definitely recommend doing the sweet potato on a separate pan than what you're doing the other veggies with. However, because these ones are frozen, they usually work pretty well. Another vegetable that I love doing from frozen also are Brussels sprouts. However, I don't have any of those today, so I'm just working with these. And so I have them all in my tray here. The spices that I have put on are garlic powder, pepper, salt. Another one that I love adding is cumin. I don't have any cumin today, so I'm not adding it. However, that's definitely one that I recommend. And then also, if you do like a little bit of spice, I would add either cayenne pepper, I would add some chili flakes. I'm not doing that today. However, I do it often. And so so garlic powder I already put on. All right, so I'm just going to have you this way towards my oven. And so I have my tray that I had my vegetables on, kind of nice to show you, but now I'm just going to get these on my baking sheet. Now, I personally really like using tinfoil on my pan. So I have my veggies here. Now I have, of course, just washed my hands. I'm just going to kind of mix these around again because the peppers and the onions are frozen. I find that they do bake okay with the sweet potato. You might also, throughout the baking process, get a little bit of liquid that you might want to just pour off. So just make sure that you keep an eye on them. Now, everyone's oven is different, so I don't actually like really telling you a time. And we all like our vegetables a little bit different. I, of course, like mine a little bit crispy. They kind of remind me of French fries that way. And so I usually will do them in a preheated convection oven. I usually at least do them for about 45 minutes. However, I recommend just keep your eye on them because everybody's oven is different. I'm just going to wipe my hands off here. And then now oil. Now, I love organic cold pressed olive oil, and I have some that I have just right here, and I'm just gonna drizzle it on here. Of course, with oil, we know less is more, right? So you definitely want to just have like a good drizzle. I really like this little thing that I have. However, that's not even really for oil. But I also recommend having one of these guys to put your oil in, because I find most oil containers that you have a very wide lid, and then we can kind of dump it on and pour it on, and then our vegetables just get really, really soggy with oil. And so I definitely recommend getting something that's a little bit easier to drizzle. And so that's about it. I've been talking a lot, and I see I've been on the video for 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and these vegetables are ready to go in the oven. I have my spices all set. I have my oil. Of course, right now my oven isn't quite preheated yet, so I'll wait for it to be preheated, and then I can just pop them right in. And so I also recommend, because it takes such a short amount of time, do maybe 2 pans of roasted veggies, and then you have them prepped for at least 2 or 3 days. I usually as well will get some of my protein done, so my chicken and that sort of thing. However, today I am not making any chicken, but I would definitely recommend doing it. It's something that I do. I pair together a lot because the temperatures also are work together with the roasted veggies and chicken at 425. And there you have it. Please let me know if you would like any recipes to follow. If you have any comments, questions, I hope that you enjoy, and enjoy having your roasted vegetables for your week. Take care and happy Sunday.